Now, if you're going to learn to play an instrument, if you want to be a musician, you learn to play the piano. Okay? Everything else follows. To do martial arts, you've got to understand how to break your opponent's balance. Okay. In judo, we do it by pulling and dragging in 8 different directions. There are other ways. For example, if I tap John on the shoulder, created a small bubble right here. Okay? His balance point at this point can be in any direction because all he has to do is step. If I pull the center back, he has nothing here. Nothing here. Now, throughout our years of training, we've been taught positioning. Never fight head on, you fight at an angle. So, to develop that, to enhance everything you do in any style or system, if you learn how to center yourself, every throw, every fight, every punch is going to be better. Tap John. I'm just going to lay my hand on his shoulder. As he moves back, I feel that bubble. And I center myself with him. The reason I put my knuckles on his shoulder, look how perfectly that aligns on my center. Exhale. John's not falling down for me. Okay? Now, where it's going to go flat for you is you're going to hit, and then you're going to reach up, and you're going to try to do a shoot, and you're going to try to push. Got to remember, what we're doing, wherever your fingers are, that's where your opponent will go. If I push John and do this, we're dancing. That may be something you want at one point in time. Okay, you might want to set him up so he comes in to take his balance forward. Now what I did right there was the equivalent of pulling John's center forward. Once you know how to break the center, you can come up behind somebody, tap them, and they'll go down. Proof is in the pudding. May I borrow you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, you might ask, what good is this in a practical situation? We'll show you that. But right now, you've got to learn to align yourself. See, if I go off to the side, look where he's going. Okay? If I go here, he's going there. But if I just tap and exhale and drop your center, very Aikido-esque. Okay? Now, thank you. Here's where you're going to make your first mistake. And you're going to hear it, you're going to push, and you're going to try to muscle. Look where I'm aligned. Doesn't work. Here. Here is where you've got to be. Okay, let's give this a try.
So I have to lay myself here.
Yes.
Okay, got it. Most people go to the first try.
You were right here, that's why I didn't go down.
Oh.
Here.
Once you feel that,
One of the reasons is these fingers, when he did this, it automatically allowed me to stand up. Where these fingers go,
And go and yes.
I go.
So I need to
Make the bubble go down.
Yes, yes, yes. Now get that, get this into it. Now do that.
Is there any same side?
you can do the same side across.
Which is more effective?
I like cross because if it doesn't work, then different. From here, facing too many weapons.
Yeah, I was gonna say, this gives you more defense.
Yeah,
Yes.
because this is not really a defense or fight drill. This is a centering drill.
Right.
Yeah. So I don't care if they don't go down, as long as that bubble gets broken. Because really, and you know how this one works, block, hit here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also, if I were to go out here and then bring him down like this, bring him down like this right away, can I go 5?
Yeah. Just step into it.
Yeah.
There you go.
I mean, he's down with that.
Yeah,
Well,
that's how it works.
Yes.
This is to get you used to going in and then action down.
John.
Okay, now, again, the purpose of that drill is just to get you used to coming in. It's a centering drill. The point of taking a person off balance, as John throws a punch, whatever, I redirect, I guide, and I've broken his center here. I'm just trying to prove that you don't need a lot of strength to take a person down. When he comes in, I mean, I love it when that happens. It just, all you have to do is lay your back of your knuckles flat. As they come in, you're stepping with them, okay? And you're guiding the hand down. At the same time, you just lay the back of your hand right between the forearm and the crick. But here's what takes them down. It's not a push, it's here. It's that breathing timed. Okay? Now if I just try to do it with strength and try to muscle it, we're gonna fight. You know, this is just, you got guys coming at you, so you gotta move on to somebody real quick. Okay?
Drop your center.
Go a little slower for
And
practice.
let the hand relax down.
Okay? You're doing the old bullfight
And keep
relay.
pulling with your left.
Olay.
Oh, like that.
Let's drop the feet.
Okay. And now,
Buddy, hang on.
Once you're here, their center, just hold on to the arm and their center will take them over.
Just doing this, you guys.
Just exhale.
Okay, so is this,
Don't use a shoe toe, just lay. And as soon as you feel that forward break.
Always do the follow-up.
punch, it's the same like
Okay, put it this way. You're stepping, kind of lift your fist, step away from it, and guide it down to your center. And as soon as that happens, here's where you're going to hard stop. Just exhale.
Don't forget the breathing.
I have a problem with that.
Relax. That's the hard word, but you can't do that.
And once that happens, you go,
it looks so easy, okay.
And from there, you have standing arm bars, you've got all the stuff you can do.
we've done this move, he's come at me. We've dropped it. Hold on to the arm. I know we all know a bunch of techniques from here. If you know this one. First of all, you all know the chicken beak grip for wrist locks.
Yes, yes, sir.
We're going to go through that in a minute because I got a couple of things I want to run by you that imply body harmony. Comes in for support. Okay, one of the things I like to do, I like to come around and push the head with my heel. And you'll see this position. I'm going to let go down a little bit because that's painful. Now come around to this side. As I twist, the elbow will snap, so be gingery. I come across here. Now, as I don't come down on the face of I come in here, and all I do, put my two heels together as I twist the arm. Got a break in the choke. You guys ever done this one?
that way.
Not here. Comes in here, push the chin away, and even without the arm. Point your butt cheeks, and do this. Do this. Okay? And maintain the grip on the arm. And then after we play with this a little bit, we're going to talk about control grips. You got lots of stuff from there.
Here.
Same.
I like to do a lot of circle blocks and takes. Now this, gee, does that look familiar, guys?
Yeah.
Okay, so the circle thing can work either direction. I put him on his toes.
Like this. Just
I
like
would
this.
gingerly swing it here,
I've seen you
block
relax.
his knee, and throw it.
Yes.
He has no way to slap out.
Well, it's just anything now.
Uh-huh.
And again, all of this comes off of that shoulder movement.
It's just like relax.
Okay? Okay. Oh! Did I see it work?
Yes. Yes, you did.
All
I
right.
just relax.
Here's an example. I'll do it with John. And then, okay, yeah, last night, and I'd love to prove this point. How big was the guy last night?
He is 6'7",
Ooh.
and probably pushing 300 pounds. Solid. Marine solid. Literally.
So this is something I like to do to kind of set the tone for how important it is to align your body. Martial arts arm wrestling. We're going to figure out who's the strongest. Toes lined up, everything shoulder to shoulder. Mr. Muscles against the old guy. 1, 2, 3, go. Mr. Muscles wins quite handily. Now, in Body Harmony, I try to teach how to use your body alignment to defeat or at least control a much stronger opponent. What I'm going to do this time, what's your first name? Mike. Mike, Big Mike, is going to use all of his muscles just like he did the first time. This time I'm aligning my elbow, my fingers, and my toe. First time I was like this. Here I'm here. And no muscles, just limp as a noodle. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. You all set to start? Ready to go? So the way we implement that in like a combat situation, big guy throws a punch at you, and if you're just using force, well, I'm just going to hang on like a monkey on a limb. So what I've got to try to do is align everything I have here with this leg. Okay, one more time. Redirect, align, and now look at his position. He has nothing here. Okay, so I can throw him straight forward. He's already broken his own balance here. I can pull him down and roll him, but he's such a big guy. What I will do is break his balance in 2 directions. One is here, and I'm going to step out. We're going to do martial arts Indian wrestling. John is going to just muscle, both of them, just using muscle. He's going to try to push me here. I will try to push him there on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yeah, no bicep power. I got nothing here. But he's stronger than me. Yeah. I'll try again. 1, 2, 3. Ready? Sure, whenever.
I'm done.
Okay. Here we go. First time I was lined up so here. And it was just muscle against muscle, you won. Second time I turned my center and I created a bubble. My bubble was more in place, more entrenched than his. Pointed my fingers down to the floor, lined them up perfectly with my toe. Go. And I'm not using any strength now, none. I'm not fighting it with force. Now watch what happens when I just move this. That's why I was trying to emphasize when you do this silly drill here, you line up perfectly. Everything's got to be in alignment to break that bubble. That gets you into what I call a muscle memory reflex. It's like if you run stop signs and yellow lights, you're going to have an accident because that's a muscle memory you have. Okay? If you're like me and you stop at everyone, don't run lights, and never have gotten a ticket, but you get a lot of these. You got a good muscle memory. So what I want everybody to do on this one is just what John and I did. Get with your partner, do a 1, 2, 3, find out who's the strongest, and then one of the two just align. And the trick, don't tense up here, just limp as a noodle, and then your opponent goes. And this will give you an idea. And if you start to slide, check your center. Drop your center. Oh, he's not going to move now. That just felt a connection there. He can do this all day long. He's not going to move me. Alrighty, let's team up and give this one a try.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. So you're pointing out, that's why I'm moving down towards you.
You ready? Let's start. Anytime now. What are we doing for lunch? Okay. Yeah, now how that works.
How do you know?
Let's say
I can feel
in a
it.
fight, we're wrestling, granddaughting, whatever it is.
Hand techniques.
Whatever your opponent is doing, it's going to be like you're a good dancer and you're the best leader in the world because you're going to be able to sense what they do.
I don't usually must
See now, automatically I turn my center. See, his bubble's out here. Look at mine. Guess where he's going? All I have to do is bring my arm in, step back. And we go.
Very good. Just my finger.
Okay, guys, here's another way to just stress the importance of positioning. I've never done this. I want you to grab my hand, and I want to grab your foot. I got to grab your ankle. Okay, stop me. So tough for my thought. Okay. Change of positioning, body harmony. It's all, my center is here, lined up. Thank you, John. Boom.
No, come on, John.
I know.
Suck it up, boy.
Hold on really tight. Okay, let's try it this way. Hold on really tight. Let's go. Let's give it a try. Just take a little time on this one, just to,
Okay, try it on me first. So,
Start at a distance.
yeah.
so center myself toward your foot.
That's what happens. And I'll just do it up and just reach straight down.
Here, we're past.
Only step in.
Yeah, hold on.
Don't go out.
As soon as I make that alignment,
Yeah.
Okay, so.
it all clicks. You've taken everything away from this match.
Oh,
You stop reaching, that's why you go here.
From here.
First try slightly at a distance.
From here.
Yeah, you're not aligned, so
Oh,
now, as you're doing that, maintain the force. Just slowly walk your foot up in here, watch out
Here?
curves, and keep going down.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, do that. You don't go straight here, you go here, click, bang.
and you really have to stop.
Okay. Everybody here, I'm sure, knows this Aiki technique, okay? John, go ahead and put it on me. Maybe not so hard. Again,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, maybe not. I'm using tricks.
he's trying to pull everything. Now, all I am is centered here. I pulled my thumb down, which is centered to my, here. Now watch what happens when I let my thumb up. Ah, jeez. Sorry, I slipped. Can't jump out of the bag. All it is boom, and he puts his thumb down. But now, step away from your center. Oh. Everything is about maintaining your center. Okay, John's got it on me. Now if I move here, if I move this back, if I move into it,
Oh, please do.
here, now I got it.
And I cheated to get this far, by the way.
So,
Stronger than the person, and you can't do it. Oh, this direction, I guess.
Yeah.
So, everything works. I got this. Yeah. So you have your hand in the center
yeah,
between your feet.
yeah.
Here, drop the thumb, and
There's not much
bring the
effort.
elbow in so I can.
Wow.
Elbow in. Almost like
And you're not even lined up
No.
perfectly.
So how do I line it? Just like this?
Boom.
Yeah, did you see
Oh,
how
just
he
like this.
slipped?
I line up the center of him,
Yeah.
and the hand, the finger is pointed down toward that center.
So your center
Yeah.
is right up with my
That's
center,
one of the
Yeah.
things.
so more business.
Yeah. Go
Yes.
ahead and like you put that on me, boom. See, that changes my sense of direction. As it comes on,
Just like
just drop. Play.
you're right here. As soon as you get that elbow up, though.
Let's do this hand.
Good stance. Yeah, stop me right there.
Got it?
Oh yeah, she's got it.
Guys, we're going to pull a little black magic on you. This is courtesy of judo champion Ernie Cates.
The brain is only capable of absorbing 2 movements at once. You do put the third movement in there. Brett, if you would, just lock your hand up the side. Bang. He's locked, he's strong. But if I come down with 1, 2, 3. Once again, we use the infamous wrist grab. If I learn how to pet the cat, boom. Three meridians, one here, one here, one here. If you touch them hard, the muscle will immediately cover them. You won't get any effect. If you just brush across them, light.
He taught me how to pet the cat.
How to do what?
Pet the cat.
Pet the cat.
Pet the cat. John really screws up a little bit, please. I learned an amazing lesson from this man. As marvelous as the brain is, or maybe not all of ours, but some of ours, as great a thing as it is, it can only function in 2s, and on the third element, it resets. Ernie figured out a way to use this in the martial arts. You got little meridians along the way, and of course, Soki over there is the real expert on this stuff. He can name it. He's got names for them: Bob, Henry, Susie. But the bottom line is, if John is choking me, got this one in there. The meridians are saying, this one's saying, okay, we got him. This one's saying, we're going to choke him. If I just come down lightly and pet the cat, he will have no choice but to release me. Can't not do it. If I do it hard, nothing's going to happen, because when one of these gets a sensor light off or pressure, it's like a little whack-a-mole, and it covers up. So you cannot affect the nerve ending. But if you just drill light, you know, put it on me. I mean, he's not going to let go and do this, you know, but watch what happens here. See? You separate, you just pull up. If you do it too hard, it's not going to work. If you do 3, it's going to reset. This one says, I gotcha. This one says, squeeze. And this one says, okay, we're done. Boom. So don't jerk too soon. Wait till you get the third one. 1, 2, 3. Pet the cat, walk away. Give it a try.
Real quick, one thing. You notice he could talk through all that?
Yeah.
Shihan has had thyroid cancer, so chokes are not a good thing for him. If you got somebody that you really shouldn't choke, clipping your thumbs onto their collarbone and hooking on works just as well. It's actually a meaner hold. That's what I was doing. Soki could probably tell you what nerves I'm attacking when I'm doing that, but I just know it hurts like the dickens, because he hits me all the time.
Alrighty, let's have some fun with this one.
By the way, that will work if your arms are covered.
Yeah.
It'll still work.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was just so you can see what he was touching.
The area, yeah. No, you have to tell your opponent to take his shirt off.
Demonstrate, Sue.
Now, show.
Go the other way. You're running down here.
Kind of weird. Just a second though.
Come on, Caesar.
Right.
You're gonna do.
No. Yeah, just
Yeah.
Now, don't do the.
That cool?
yeah, just so you just do it lightly.
Just try to walk away without.
Yeah, if you do it hard, it won't work.
Don't rub the arms. Put your hands down. Yeah, that.
Just enough to
Now,
get away.
do that same step and rub.
And this hands loosened up, that's all you need. Grab more. This is absolutely crazy stuff, okay? We know a lot of ways to get out of this, right? This is to demonstrate how, by Golden Body Harmony, which I termed it because it sells better than Old Fart Judo. It is predominantly to get us so that we can be in tune with our opponent by being in tune with our own bodies and our stances. I know it sounds a little far out, but you're already getting the pet the cat. All you guys are, so now you're beginning to sense and feel what your opponent can do, you know, and you will react accordingly. So John's got me here, and I'm gonna let go. You know, as soon as petting the cat, Brain says, what's that? Look at that! We're done. Hold on real tight, and I'm going to do it wrong. I'm going to go way off to the side. Oh. Let's give it a try.
You stay in this field as you.
What's that?
You stay in this field as you.
Yeah.
Right. 1, 2, 3. The release is always the 3. 1, 2, 3. Don't release 1, 2, release it won't happen. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, brain works in sequences of 2s, resets on 3. No, you're trying to use muscle. And you got to remember, not always for these, but see now, you feel your thumb loosen? That was funny. I stopped midstream and his thumb was already. That's good. Thank you.
That's weird.
Thank you. 1, 2.
Wow.
Okay, well, let me get to this, because it's just a big deal. When I do
This.
And now, remember, 1, 2, and that's 3. Just drop your hand over 3. You don't have to fight it. All you gotta do is, you don't have to, come on, so 1, 2, 3, just drop it. Just drop it off to your side. This is all about not using muscles and strength.
Hypnotizing. Almost. Wow.
So you can imagine all kinds of applications
Yes.
for that. Somebody's got you in the chokehold on the
Out
ground.
is your third. And you're going right into.
I've got
the
ground
which
techniques for this.
You're not gonna get past.
1, 2.
Stop with that.
Right, yeah.
You're still doing this before you do that.
Let's see how.
Still I put it out?
You're doing a little bit of, that's why you're getting back.
Okay, so.
I gotta learn how to relax too.
That was where, just let it drop.
There you go. No muscle, just let it drop. He's got you. You know, and remember, 1, 2, and try to get out. It's not going to work. 1, 2, 3, and drop. It's not going to
But
get
you
out.
gotta pull out.
1, 2, 3.
This is
The brain is going, look at that. 2, look at, oh, we out, Charlie. 3. Boom. Now, just imagine if you're on the ground and a guy that's a really good choker. And I've done this. I've been almost choked out. And just enough time. Release the grip, turn him over, and accidentally hit him in the chin with my knee. The baseball technique, how do you want to grab me? I don't care. I didn't mean to control your grab. I'm throwing a baseball, and I've got to attack whatever the tiniest part of his finger is that's grabbing me. Most people make the mistake of attacking the wrist or the top of the hand. They will throw this, and all you're doing is driving their opponent's thumb into your throat, because I'm trying to throw the baseball this way. So what you do is step out on the mound and raise your hand behind your ear. okay, behind your ear, and you throw the baseball over your head. Boom. I've successfully released a pretty big, tight grip, and I'm now in a position just to come back with a very nasty strike right here while controlling the hand. From here, other options apply, but that's pretty much what the baseball is about. So if you do this, and it doesn't work, look where your arm is, okay? And again, body harmony. Tip of my finger is lined up with my toe. John, are you far enough back to see that? This is important. When I step out, everything's got to be aligned, and it's done with the hip. It's like you're doing a low block. Everything's in alignment. So we're working with body alignment and small circles. And we're going to go to a white belt technique. Now, I'm pretty much in agreement that these techniques, are mostly ineffective, unless you preface it. Yes, they work fine, and I'm sure you guys all know that. That's Dave and I are still on the same page. But however, I'm going to show you one that can work, and it's a lot of fun to show kids, especially. And by the way, I will never show you anything for show. If I haven't done it, and against a pretty sizable person, I won't show it to you. I call this the baseball throw. First, I will demonstrate. As in all chokes, drop your chin. Next one, I'm going to raise my hand way over my head, because to make this work, you have to attack the last pinky, the last digit. Most people make the mistake by trying to go across here. And all that does is put your opponent's thumb in your own throat. But by doing this and raising your shoulder, look at the distance again. I've already got a little smidge of the bridge. I can get out here if I want, but it's not the drill. Here, comes up, step out on the mound, and this will take his balance forward down. Now, if John has this on me, and I do like most people do, and I attack here, it's not going to happen.
It's hard.
It's just not going to happen. I'm sorry. But by here and over your ear, stepping out, dropping your center, and now watch how I'm raising this. And look what I'm doing. To lots of little things. Okay? Let's give that one a quick try. Then we'll go to the chin. Nikki Carter running okay? Did I miss one?
Don't step in.
Okay, now, one thing you can.
Or just inside, like
Okay. From here you started, then you came in here. When you jump back, you got the distance. But had he come with you, you'd be smooth. That's why you want to get into the habit of here and going over your.
There.
There. Now, see where you were. Look how that aligned us.
Yeah.
Okay? That's bad things going to happen after that.
Now you're a little off balance. When you step, keep driving. That's it. That's it. Sink in.
Messes your
This side is very
other
strong.
opponent's
Okay, you were way over here. Way over
Drop here.
And it happened in my Marines last night, the woodwork. He went way over here. No, over the back ear. Throw it behind your ear.
Not this way, but when you wait, see.
See, that stretch
There.
pulls him
Drop
down.
the chin this time.
Oh, I just,
There.
okay.
Now relax when you do it. You're very stiff.
This was very relaxed to me, for me, you know. I can relax more.
And stepping back.
Yeah.
It's stepping back.
You try to step in forward. It still works.
Still works. Yeah. Because a lot of people would rather.
Yeah. Now, you know, we're talking about soaking and just talking about will it work if somebody, well,
Really close.
yeah, if somebody's in close and choking, will it still work? You know, so I have to put it on me, and even by stepping forward, it works. And also stepping backwards to get a little distance. So yeah, that's it. Does. I studied my first jujitsu was Kodokan jujitsu, not Kodokan judo. Kodokan jujitsu was, as it's been told to me, was the system that Kano studied before he turned it into judo. So he took all the kill elements out of it, and what I studied was the original form of the jujitsu that became judo. What was that? Oh yeah, we'll go for the basic, lots of things to do here, yada, yada, yada. But an option to using our center of power thing. Always got to kind of envision that invisible circle. If I turn into his center of power, now it's power against power, muscle against muscle, negating all the distance. So I'm going to come up, put him on his toes. Oh, we got to go over the up and down principle. Put him on his toes. Now you guys all know this arm bar, I'm sure, okay? Press in here, back here. Now, once you get them on their toes, say you want to take it a step further. Step in, grab the gi. I'm going to loosen up on his arm. That's very, very painful. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to step around. As I do, I'm going to cup his ear. And
I wasn't aiming for you.
I know the way.
there are a handful of different ground techniques to break the elbow, etc. I don't like to go down because of my knee and the bone spur in my back. But you guys are all well trained in those techniques. Once you get them down, I like the quick and simple method. Once I've got them here, I just break the elbow. But at that point, there's just no sense in fooling around. Okay. So once again, from the Jersey side. Oh, I know why I put this in the curriculum. Remember what we did earlier? Yeah, that's another trick. But to step in, using that center. So if I go out here and I try to do it, it's not going to happen. So now your muscle memory said, I must close my center. I must put my weapons in a circle that will go into his center of power. Up. Okay, once you get them up, assist this. Okay, and you're pulling me down. I've got my knuckles in his sternum. Okay. So it's not just a grab, it's pain. And now it broke his arm. I'm going to let go, I'm going to let go here. Step over. Oh, be real careful there. Because you're in a perfect elbow lock when they go down. So you might want to loosen that up. You okay?
Wait a minute.
Sorry.
Relax the techniques as you're going, taking them down.
Yeah.
Relax them.
Let's go with it.
They want us to switch sides, actually.
Yeah, sure. Got him good. Hurt your elbow? Good. Come on. Now, where are you? See what I got here? Yep. You don't want this back here. You want that there.
You want me to lock up on it? Doesn't matter.
There you go.
Okay.
Now, what you want to do is
Small shift, barely a step. Now come around. Yes.
I'm just going to take this hand and feed the uniform to it as we step in.
Step back.
I want that really at the same time.
Let's get to this point.
I want to explain that we're using body harmony, not strength. Now, I've gone over this a couple of times with this young man. So as the punch comes in, if I just block it with my strength, you know, and then try to go to the move, well, we're kind of fighting power against power. Now, I can turn my hip and almost get it. But what I've got to do is use his power against him. Very subtle. So as it comes in, I feel that movement coming in. As I feel that movement coming in, notice how his balance is breaking on his own? Well, I'm controlling that. And as soon as I break that forward, that's when I make my loop and put him away. So, lock here, make an upward movement on the elbow. I've broken their balance backwards. Done some damage to the elbow, but this is a real quick fight, gotta get out fast. Gee, see how that works. Now, I grab the punch, up, breaking the balance, right? Come across, bringing this up, puts the bubble in his back. That, this did. So, bubble in his back, hand on the shoulder, down he goes. Grab, punch comes in, and on the block, big and small circle block. And transfer your body. I see people doing this all the time. Transfer your body weight. Okay? And then at the same time, come up, boom. Balance break. Okay? And that leaves that first drill all the way home. Oh. Now you can do, okay, you can push them out.
Oh, I understand. I need to bend my knees.
Balance is full.
Good job. Exactly.
Like I said from the get-go, this is a guideline. You've got to learn to dance with your opponent. Sometimes you got to take what they give you, like the IRS. So in this case, the block went down instead of up subsequently. Now look at where his forward momentum is. Okay, he has no balance here or here. So we just revert back to what we did a second ago.
I saw the ear.
And put him down. Okay? Now, if you live to the here, that's what you do, send down the other here. Yes. And just
This part here.
and it all changed with you took your
Come on, Caesar, quit faking. I was like this.
That's last face.
Yeah,
That was a perfect angle.
when you were here, you know, they push it.
You were still your knuckles here.
That was sweet. You were right on that.
Well, use this.
Put you down.
Why not?
Yeah.
And
Yes.
Okay.
and the Okinawan brush block. So the punch comes in, we avoid, okay, let's see, we avoid, bring the center down. Olay, avoid, bring the center down. You don't want to be out here, you don't want to be behind, you want to be shoulder to shoulder. Okay, then from here, on harmony big time, we step in, pull back, lock here, and now I drop, here's the bubble. I've broken his spinal integrity. I'm going to pull back, step back at the same time, and this elbow will drop straight down. It doesn't stay straight out. If I keep my elbow straight out, all John has to do is step back with that leg. Now we're fine. Now watch what happens when I put the step back.
You just drop the elbow.
Good drill. Avoid, down, step behind, drop your elbow, drop your opponent down, crank him in here, lock that up, come across, slide your wrist under the throat, keep your head to his, don't do this, okay? Keep your head to his, come under, very slight squeeze. This is not the rear naked is if my elbow were here. This is a wrist choke against the carotid. And you just do this, slowly. Okay?
Here, see how I'm going up? Yep. This is gonna be the next.
Oh,
Here,
it's
just-
this way. Yeah, which one do we
Just
do?
like here, I'm not going like this because see,
Don't look at me.
now this is all.
Yeah, you're trusting buddy.
And then when I drop my elbow,
We're already
did you
here.
feel that?
Yes, I do.
What I'm gonna do is,
Wow.
yeah,
Just
also
how much
have,
up?
also have options
First,
here.
this part. This, yes.
Oh, I like that one better.
You're gonna tuck this behind your feet. Now scrunch your
Oh my gosh, you was,
here.
okay.
Now wrap around with this hand. Yes.
The pole.
Now grab hold with the other hand. No, grab hold. There you go.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's already?
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry. Yes, we do, yes.
Here.
Turn the head as you drop it. There you go. Tuck that under there. Nope.
Every step counts.
Slide this up under. Lift their chin.
Lift the chin.
Cup your hand.
Cup your hands.
And then just very slowly. Do that.
Whoa.
There, that's
Yeah. Good. And now drop your leg. Yeah, you drop your leg back and pull it down. Like that. That's it. Get behind him.
Just lean against me. Use my
Good. Now slide this up. I haven't played on this. Let's try it. So you're in the wrong position. You didn't mount it. I know I'm not supposed to do this. Off the back. Okay. Oh yeah, that hurt a lot. Yeah, that's good. That's good like that. That's good like that. Daggone bone spur. So let's apply some of the things we've learned from the first class. The baseball will work here. Let's talk about how you make the baseball effect work. Because normally the guy's going to be sprawled on, you're not going to have much here. So we're going to take whichever hand you want to use, the way I like to do it, I can feel the strong side. When somebody's got me, I can just tell which side is stronger than another. I just want to try this, put a little pressure on. I've never done that. Hey, cool, do it again.
Alright, I'm gonna do it a little bit more.
Pet the cat on the ground. I wasn't really sure that would work. Shit. I love it. Okay, I wasn't what I was going to try there. Try to pet the cat. What I wanted to do was the baseball throw. Here we go. This is this particular drill. So when you're going to do the baseball throw to get out, you have to create space. So whichever hand is going to be the tossing hand, that'll be the support. That hand will be firm. That foot, excuse me, will be firm. And as you throw, the other hip, there will torque. And you wind up in a pretty good position. So, much to my surprise, both work. Let's give that a try. On the ground, do the pet the cat, and we'll do the baseball throw.
You mentioned there's one strong hand and weak hand. Do you want to attack the weak hand first?
Absolutely.
I didn't hear you say that.
Okay.
So it's usually.
And you can generally
Most
feel it.
right-handers,
Okay, so I go first this per cat.
Okay. Just gently, and then do some sort of bump or push off or something.
Okay.
Yeah. Which is wrong, but that works so well.
Okay, so now let me do this baseball thing.
Okay.
So I
Plant.
very like here, and now I throw
Yeah,
ball
this leg's gonna kind of sprawl out, remember?
to the side or I
To the side, this way.
Okay, so
You didn't throw.
I do
You
this
reached.
now. Yeah.
Throw.
Okay, no, this. Oh, okay, so.
Watch your hands. It's.
No, I'm not going to manipulate your finger.
Okay, you're not throwing.
You need to go.
I get that there. Alright, now I had that leg up Because with an actual mount, I was actually hurting him. This is a mount. Okay, so get this planted in here, and now this is gonna come over and actually throw. Okay. This leg at the same time.
All lines.
Watch that. Yes.
Yes.
There's no excuse.
Now see.
I want to toss the hands on next week when I see them.
Okay, how's it doing, by the way?
Yes.
That's why I'm
Yes, yes.
What's going on?
I noticed Caesar's hands went from here.
Yeah, put down.
Oh yeah. That's
Here.
Yeah, good. Yes.
I just had something in my head I wanted to do away. Those short naps are great. Wow. Yeah, I want to show them this. We never did do up and down.
We have not talked about
We
the up and down.
gotta do that, gotta do that. Pretty much everything we've done today has been based on the up and down. I call it the up and down principle, rising and dropping. As we walk, basically we're falling down. If it weren't for the fact that we had another leg to stop us, boom, we'd do a face plant, same going backwards, okay? And most people walk in a rhythm. Maybe not as cool, but this is what we're doing. Even though you may shuffle your feet, we're still going up and down. My job here, in the judo grip, one hand on the sleeve, one hand on the lapel, same with the other hand. We're going to walk. And I'm just going to, okay. Just watch him. Watch him. Figure out when he goes up and when he goes down. He's not exaggerating. Okay. I don't have to look. When he goes up, just break him up. When he goes down, let his own weight take him to the floor. The thing I like about this drill, you'll probably start off watching the feet. That's okay. 1, 2, 3, up, and. Well, I got to get him on the downward stroke. It's all negatives. 1, 2, 3. Got to get him going up. Okay. 1, 2, 3, up, and let his own weight take him down. And all I did on this downward move was not I stayed center. I basically did this and this technique to him here. So when I got him up and I went down, I just laid my hands just like that drill we did. Okay? So, let's dance. Control. Remember what we talked about earlier? Up and down.
Right.
This is the up and down principle. He comes at me, up, and when he comes down, now the lock itself, this is a 2-finger lock.
You're getting close on that.
The thumb is bridging under the knuckles. That's got the lock. The pain comes when I point my fingers toward my center. Now to throw him, I can go under, okay, or if somebody's coming, and I just want to use him as a... Now, I've slipped the finger. Go ahead and pull your finger out. I'll help you. From here, it's 1-finger bridge. Stretch, bridge. Now, if I want to help him up, I'm going to go to the thumb. I'm going to rotate it. Okay, I'm going to help him up. And then I'm going to put him back down.
Build a man up and break him back down.
Yeah, exaggerate. Okay. So.
I like balance. It's sweet.
Grab here.
The other one.
No strength, no effort.
And when you feel
Doesn't hurt your
this,
knee, doesn't hurt your arm.
That's when
Yes,
you,
I go raise you up.
and then as soon as the weight shifts,
Did you feel it?
And I step back.
right, so you're gonna walk backwards and you're gonna feel it.
This is fun.
Good, you got the up.
Yeah, that's great.
It takes time.
And the main thing about this is finesse.
You've got to do the lift.
Good. And then did you feel when all of a sudden my legs start sinking back onto
And then as you feel them go down,
and I'm just going a little bit farther.
And I have to go down, so this is a good day.
And you don't even have to move your hands. Keep
from where they are.
Or just like with elbows down. Okay. That momentum is important.
Like I said, Benji, whatever kill techniques. Yeah.
Good.
Good. You guys have been great. I want to show you one more thing. You're really snapping on all this. I'm very impressed. But you come from an incredible foundation.
Yes.
The rear naked choke. James Gifford and I automatically. I'm gonna mess up his radio nerve if he keeps James Gifford is about 20 feet tall, this wide. Poster boy for the Marines, even though he's in the Air Force. And he said, "Can you get out of my chokehold, sir?" And I said, "I don't know, let's find out." And he put the biggest, baddest rear naked choke on me. And if I'd have had another 3 seconds before I passed out, I would have got him. It is a very difficult choke to escape from. If you don't, I gotta say honestly, if the guy's got it on you, chances are you're not gonna get out of it. Chances are. If you catch it coming in, like anything else, okay, now here's something I like to do. You gotta catch it with your chin. You just absolutely have to. But we're gonna go with the worst case scenario. And John's being real nice because of my throat. But
everything else is there, sir.
yeah,
You do something wrong, I got you.
We've got the pet the cat, which I never thought about from here. I doubt if it would work from this.
Oh, I can see where.
Well, let's give it a try. Put on your bit. That's good. Oh, damn.
Try it on the bicep.
It
Or
did.
tricep, actually.
Pressure. I knew that was a good technique. I just didn't know how good until just now.
We planned.
Well, okay, let's stay with it. Let's stay with the game plan. Pet the cat down here, and as you do, turn in and drop your center, and cup here. Oh, this is perfect. Then you just remember what we did up here. Look where his bubble is. Look where his spinal integrity is broken. Okay, this is an Osoto Gary without having to do any of the legwork. Step forward, drop your center down. Oh, I like that. Man, that's nice. Okay, this is the first drill. You got a few minutes. Puts it on. Pet the cat bicep. I'm gonna do it wrong just to see how it plays. Got me? Yeah. Okay, that didn't work. What I did was I petted too hard. Okay, I just wanted this. Okay, got me? Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. We got a few minutes. Let's give that a try.
Okay, I think we were
I need to touch this point and this point, anywhere in between, and then go off. I go off.
Okay.
If I go straight down hard, here, hold on to me.
That helps me.
Yeah, see, so if I just, I'm just gonna try to get away.
Forward and
Okay. Now I'm gonna go hard.
whichever leg is most comfortable.
I just go soft.
And now, no, don't turn you step
Bullshit.
That's sweet. That is the fun thing.
I know where those weights are, believe me.
That's that.
This one here.
It's even more subtle.
Yes, so just step forward. Oh, that's what we did. Just step forward.
Terry's always coming up with something new and different and always astonishing. I think that this exchange here is what the martial arts is about. There's no ego. If I showed Terry something